So most students have the problem procrastinating, right?
Yeah, whenever I came home from school or even during school, I would get distracted, I would procrastinate.
I would get home from school, try and do all my chores and homework first, and then I'd have time to relax later.
So on a daily basis, I would just go to school and come back home and probably start studying at about 4 p.m. And I would go towards the evening, towards the late evening, taking consistent breaks every hour or 2 hours.
Don't spend all your time studying. I would say, don't try and do a huge block of pure study because that'll just burn you out.
If you're not focused on the work, it's not worth studying. So you might as well give yourself a break, do other things before you actually focus effectively and efficiently on your work.
You should do 20 minutes of study or so and then 5 minutes of break, doing whatever you want. And then you just keep doing that cycle over and over.
But in terms of creating study notes and preparing for big exams, I left that for the exam blocks or bigger exam periods. On a daily basis, I just did what needed to be done. In terms of which subjects I'd study for, it was simply a matter of what was coming up soon, and I just allocated my time accordingly.
I know some people have I'm going to study for this many hours for modern history this week or this day. And I didn't have it that strategically set out. It was more just as it came, as the workload came.
I think no one's going to want to sit down and do a whole list of things when there's so much to do. I think breaking down the list, so doing a couple of tasks here and there, so some on this day, some on the other day, some next week, makes you more likely and motivated to do the tasks then and there.
And that's where having a planner really came in. Not so much in hours done, but in being able to look at what needs to be done. So more workload rather than hours, I suppose, was my approach.
I would not really spend a certain amount of time on each task. I work using a task-based approach.
Because I had every single thing I needed to do right in front of me. And so I was able to say, I need to improve this area, this area, this area. That's what I'll work on today. This is what I'll work on closer to the date because I think I'm stronger in those areas and stuff like that.
And it reduces your likeliness to procrastinate because there's less work to do, and once you finish those tasks, you feel happy that you've completed those tasks and you can reward yourself. And I think that's one of the ways I used to overcome procrastination.